In a world where the struggle for survival takes center stage, where we wake up every day striving to achieve our various aspirations, some men and women have been able to beat the odds and rise above circumstances to attain excellence and remind us that though we may all be ordinary people, there is a hero in every one of us. This is a story of such outstanding people, our heroes.
My name is Dr. Erina Imasogie. Most people just call me Erina. I reside in Houston, Texas in the United States. I was brought up and born there, but I've always had a desire and a passion to connect with my roots back home. So educational background, I am a nurse by profession. I'm specifically a critical care nurse, and have been doing that for over 15 years, and during COVID, decided to advance my career by getting my master's. I have a master's as a nurse practitioner, and thought that wasn't enough and decided to go and pursue my doctorate. So I have a doctorate in nursing practice degree, which has allowed me to move into the academia. So I'm a full-time professor. Family, I have a twin brother. A lot of people don't know that. And we're the eldest. I have a younger sister who's also in the medical field, and then the last born who's into creative arts and communication. And I have a dear son, one son. He is my entire world. Anyone that knows Elijah knows that Elijah is my life. So keeps me on my toes. He's 8 years old. He's like 10 kids in one. So when people ask me, do I want more kids? I'm like, I think this one is enough. And I guess like tying in with that, that has also been the basis of my passion and the things I do. I believe my whole life has been a life of impacting others. If not, I don't think I would have decided to be a nurse. I don't think I would have decided to be a professor and to be able to pass down education to future nurses. I don't think I would be in ministry as a pastor. I don't even think I would have been a mother. But I think all of those qualities and traits about me shows that I have been living a life of impacting others. One of the things or challenges I would see early on is that I'm a giver, right? And so people that are a giver, unfortunately, a lot of times people abuse that. And so part of it was I also felt like I needed some structure to how I help people out, and really be able to measure what God is really doing as far as this gift is concerned. But specifically, early on in 2022, after doing one of my travel nursing contracts, I had a large, good amount of money. People were making money during COVID, that's a fact. And so while others were investing in properties and buying new cars, I just decided that, what am I going to do with this extra funds? And right there on a Sunday afternoon, it was like, at times it's like the Holy Spirit comes upon you and it's like he just pours. It's like a cold yet warm feeling. And I was like, what is that? And he just said, Erina, I want you to impact lives. And I'm like, God, how is that going to look? Because I don't just believe in feeding people for a day. I want the aspect of being able to empower them to do well for themselves tomorrow. And in that moment, God laid upon my heart to share it with my father, the Archbishop, and 2 other pastors who are also happen to be the board of trustees. So my board of trustees is made up with pastors. What do you know? And so I have spiritual backing. Yes, indeed. We have done countless outreaches, events, touching lives, whether it's paying for students' school fees, whether it's with the widows, providing support, especially during the Christmas time when the economy, prices are high. Everybody knows how it is in Nigeria. Prices are high, even to buy rice, oil, gari, all those things. Being able to even touch the lives of the orphans, At one moment, we even went into the communities where they call the street kids in Uyo. And I mean, these children literally live in the gutter. They don't have shoes on their feet. And the moment that we take to actually talk to these children, talk to these people, whether it's children, whether it's youths, whether it's the widows, whether it's the sick people in the hospitals, you see that there's a light that shines on their eyes. And that's what it's all about. That's the impact. That's the empowerment piece. So these people are not forgotten. They know that you're not just coming here just to make them feel good today, but you have now sown a seed. And so one thing I believe is that if I'm able to sow many seeds, only God knows how the manifestation is going to be tomorrow, right? Challenges, I will always say, is financial, because if you don't have the funds, how do you do it? But there is a testament in that, in the fact that when God gives you a vision, right, no matter how tough, you take a leap of faith, you know He will provide. And interestingly enough, for this particular last outreach we did, it didn't seem like we had the funds. I honestly didn't know how we were going to do it. But by the time I saw what we ended up spending and what we were able to give back to the students, I'm still asking God, where did the money come from? You know, did you pour it down from heaven? Because I don't know, and so those challengers will be there. There will also be naysayers. Trust and believe. Why don't we do our part? If each individual is able to be inspired, and that was the note that I left with the students that day at Unilag, is that if each of us in this room can do our own part, then we're able to maybe impact another 10, 15, 20 people. Can you imagine if each of those people also go out and impact another 10, 20, 30 people? Would we not change the trajectory of the nation? You don't have to wait on someone to come and help you. And you don't have to wait on the governmental systems to favor you. You can step out and let the light of God, because I believe in all of us, there's a seed of greatness on the inside of us, to impact others. So when I think about the results, the outcome of what this does for people, this is not about me. It's not about the accolades. It's not about the interview. It's not about the name and all of that. But it's the fact that I am equipping a change. There's a transformation that is taking place in the lives of people, both mentally, spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, and otherwise. And I believe that this is, in my own way, impacting others with God's love by showing a demonstration that, hey, someone cares about you. I believe the passing word that I would give to every single individual in this season, which has resonated in my spirit, is from the book of Habakkuk, which says, write the vision, make it plain, make it clear. And specifically in other translations where it says engraved in tablets. And I'd like to highlight that point, because in life, we all have a vision. But guess what? Challenges will come, hurdles will come. People will tell you you're wasting your time. People will tell you that it's impossible. But if you have your vision written down with tangible, permanent, engraved, there's no way to rip it up. There's no way to throw it away. There's no way to tear it out. There's no way to erase it. So whatever that vision is, if you have not taken the leap of faith, write it down, put action to it. Though it may tarry, wait, because it will surely come to pass. And look what God has done in 3 years of Erina Help and Care Foundation. It's marvelous in His eyes.